Hey everyone, Pastor Jim here. Welcome to this week's message for kids and youth from Atkinson Congregational Church. We are the light on the hill where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome. My name is Pastor Jim Thomas. I'm the pastor here at the church, and I'm very glad that you were able to log in and sign in and see this week's message. Well, just last week, I was walking around out here in my shirt sleeves and showing you the beautiful leaves on the trees. And this week, most of those trees are bare, and guess what? There's white stuff on the ground. It's mostly melting now. We had more yesterday after it got done snowing, but just 1 week, we went from shirt sleeves to making snowballs. It's the way it goes. I've been thinking this week about how some people really like to get attention. Maybe they're always the first person to speak up, or maybe they're the loudest person to speak up, or maybe they're the person that always wants to get noticed when they do something and get credit for stuff, even if maybe they didn't do it all themselves. But there's lots of other people who don't care if they get noticed and aren't doing things just so that they get credit for them. They're doing them because, well, maybe it's the right thing to do, or maybe it's the thing that they love to do. There's lots of that going on in our church. Here's a couple of examples. There's a woman in our church who is an excellent photographer. I mean, she takes pictures. She takes great pictures. And you see her pictures all over our website and in our e-news. And one of the ways that she uses the talents that God gave her is to make calendars and cards with those beautiful pictures, and then those get sold, and all the money that gets made from those gets given to the church. That's pretty cool. God gives each of us talents, something that we're good at. Everybody has something that they're good at. And God means for us to use those things to make the world better. There's another group in our church, women, who knit what's called prayer shawls. They're like little lap blankets that they crochet or knit. And as they make those, they're thinking about the person who's going to get them and maybe praying for them. And then when those prayer shawls and those lap blankets, they get done, they come to me and I bless them. And then they're available for anybody in the church to come by and pick one up and take it to someone who maybe is in the hospital or isn't feeling well, and they get that warm blanket on their lap and they think about that somebody was praying for them as they made it, and then the pastor blessed it before it came to them, and they almost always bring a smile to the face and comfort to the person who needs it. Now, these women don't stand up in church and go, "I knit a prayer shawl that made somebody happy yesterday." No. They don't do it because they want to get recognized or they want to be singled out. They do it because it's something they can do. It's their talent. They do it so that other people are helped. That's what we do in church, right? We take the things that we're good at and we find a way to use them to make the world better. There's lots of other examples too. I'll bet you can even think of some. When we were having church school at church, you probably had a church school teacher. And that person who did that, they weren't getting paid for that. They did it because they loved to teach and they loved kids and they thought it was important and it was something they could do. So they do it. Back behind me, our outdoor worship space, We've been doing a lot of work out here this year, clearing up all the overgrown brush that was back here. You can see a pile of the stuff ready to go to recycling. And there's been people working back here all summer and into the fall trying to make this look better and clean it up. Why? So that somebody would give them a gold star? No. They're doing it because it's a talent they have. It's something that they can give that makes our church better. It makes our world better. I have lots more examples, but then my video would be too long, and our webmaster, if I make them too long, she gives me that funny look. I don't want that. But this is what I want you to do this week. I want you to think about what you can do, because I'll bet there's something that you're good at. Everybody has something that they're good at, and everybody has something that they can give that's going to make our church, our community, our world a little bit better. So think about that, would you, this week? And think about ways that you can do something. We have people that volunteer to cook food at a soup kitchen that helps homeless people have enough to eat. There's people that drive people to their doctor's appointments because that person maybe doesn't have a car. There's so many things that seem like a little thing to us, but a big thing to the person who needs it. So this week, I hope you make it over to our website and visit the Virtual Church School page and check out our Go Plus lesson for this week. And if you're viewing this on our YouTube channel, do me a favor, click and subscribe, click and like, because the more that you do that, the more the algorithms, the magic that's inside YouTube shares it with other people, and then more people get to see these messages that we put on every week. So click, subscribe, click, like, check out this week's message from Go Plus, and I'll see you back here next week with a new message. Take care. Have a great week. God bless you. Bye-bye.